Apex Legends Armed and Dangerous Mode Review. Anyway, Armed and Dangerous is the new mode, limited time mode coming in with the good old latest update. You've probably already played it or even heard about it already, especially with those YouTube ads that are coming around the place. But one thing I will tell you is that this mode, well, it does what it's supposed to do. A fun little distraction on Apex Legends from your usual games. It's nothing too crazy like with let's say the free for all mode, aka solo mode, where it could potentially turn into something that it's on its own. But this, I think, is kind of more within the line of limited time modes, where we'd like to see it maybe come back in the future when it goes away, but just keep it as a limited time mode because it's pretty quirky and whatnot. Because one, there's a heavily distributed on the loot because you can only get snipers and shotguns. For some reason, they also count the wingman and the what's it called, the Mozambique, as shotguns and snipers. I guess it's because the wingman has a ton of range and it's using heavy ammo, and well, the good old Mozambique is a shotgun, just 3 bolts though. So that out of the way, now to the actual things that about this game mode that, well, you probably like seen on the trailer or what, or probably even haven't really thought up of. Well, one is the fact that there's a lack of shielding. Like the only shields you'll find is basically level ones. I haven't even found a level 2 yet, but then again, that might not even be in the loot table in this mode. The map is the same and everything, all of that. The only difference is from the events that this came with, aka the new lab location with the portal and whatnot, which is a pretty cool thing. And overall, it's pretty fun to mess around there. Although the main focus, I'd say, other than that, especially with the war thing there, is also, I'd say, in this little mode here. Like, one, I'd say that they also ramped up on the how common the gold weapons are when it comes to the sniper rifles. Like, I haven't seen much on the shotguns end of things. Although in this video, I did get my hands on a golden Mozambique, but that's about it. As for the regular golden weapons, you'll only be able to get the Mastiff and the longbow, shotgun and a sniper. But then again, the only other weapon in the golden category is the L-Star, so you're not really missing much there. So, anyway, another thing about this mode, like I said, is the distinct lack of shields. And I'd say because of that, a lot of your regular shield batteries and even Phoenix kits might be a little bit less used because, well, you only have 2 things as shields. It's not really anything much to write home about. And I'd say with the whole fact that you can only use snipers and shotguns, it really changes the gameplay dynamic to be more wishy-washy in a way. Like you have times like this where you're stuck in a sniper battle, which doesn't really do much, especially when they don't really have the best of aim in this game, at least at long ranges. But then you finally push against each other because either you have to push because somebody's pushing you, or you just got bored. And because of that, you rush in and have a crazy time since every single person probably is going to have a shotgun. And if they don't have a shotgun, they're probably going to have a G7 Scout, which works at medium range. And if anything, they can still hit fire the longbow and triple take. And might even get a lucky hit with the good old Kraber. And I'd say this mode varies wildly in its pacing. Like, sometimes you're sitting here camping and whatnot, and then all of a sudden you rush in with your shotguns and absolutely either get destroyed in one shot, or you destroy the enemy team in a couple shots. It's kind of the flow when it comes to this type of mode, since you're dealing with basically one-shot weapons. And other than that, it really changes the way you play as well. A lot of the times, you probably either rush aggressively all the time if you have very good shotguns and whatnot, or you maybe hang back and whatnot and take it out of range if you have good aim and a good sniper. And then you have kind of the weird area where you have a good shotgun, you have a good sniper, but you don't really have good aim. But oh,